Step into the Empower Your Pattern Clubhouse as we do a brief step away from our professional development back into the personal development. We're still accommodated. Grab you a beverage as we sit and discuss a sensitive subject. Hi, I'm Jimi Hendrix, and this episode is called Motivation for Bad Days on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. Hi, I'm Jimi Hendrix, president of James Hendrix Empowerment. I believe that there are success principles for those who desire more, who desire to enjoy a better and extraordinary life right now. And it is also my desire to give people the temporal and spiritual tips to help you overcome the adversities of life so that you can live, do, and be more. God bless you. Hey guys, well, I want you to come into the back office of the clubhouse because, well, this is a serious thing. You know, I have been trying to avoid talking so much, because y'all say psychobabble. But, you know, sometimes we get broadsided. Today was one of those days. I had not had much of night's sleep at all last night. And when I finally did go to sleep early this morning, I had a terrible nightmare. Now, I will not talk to you about what the nightmare was about, because that's irrelevant. But it started a chain reaction for what was a bad day. First, you know, I have a lady that comes two times a week, and we planned for a little picnic lunch, and I was really looking forward to it. But, you know, something came up, and she wasn't really going to make it, and I can understand that. But I was looking forward to the outing, and it was hurting. And I was feeling depressed because, well, I had announced yesterday that my friend Wendell Clark had passed away, and that was impacting me. And I pick up the phone and call friends, and I just was not getting any solace whatsoever. I mean, people, they can give you perspective. Perspective's fine, don't get me wrong, but you need practical. You need practical how-to steps to get in the mess. And I think I need to start listening to my content when I start having bad days so that we can fix this, you know? I know some of us have days when we're hurting. We had our hearts set on things, you know, going certain ways, and they just go awry. And really, it's at those times when we can't turn to those around us really for comfort. Because, you know, maybe mentally they can't help us. They can't help us. And so, seeing myself in this position, I thought, okay then, well, I'll tell you what. What's going to happen is this. I am the only one that can get myself out of the depression. And I know that it doesn't sound comforting, but there were some things that I did. Number one, I got out of the house. I took a walk. Our neighborhood is not necessarily, I mean, even though it's out in the country, it's not necessarily one of the safest neighborhoods. So I took a walk, you know, basically, you know, in the neighborhood, but more around the house, to the dumpster and back. Just to take a walk, and I came back and I was still feeling kind of bad. I thought, okay, well, so I thought, well, here's what I'm going to do. 3 things that I can accomplish. Wait, no. I was going to list 12 things that I'm grateful for. Because I think you should list, whatever the date is, you should list that number of things that you're grateful for, even if it's a struggle. Because usually when there's things, you write the things that you're grateful for, you start getting a little bit of traction. And then you write the three things that you want to accomplish today. And yeah, I got derailed, and I thought, well, hey, it's not the end of the world. I still have a political podcast I want to release, kind of impersonating a guest show host, because I thought the picnic was going to happen. And also had another podcast that I was doing, Juris Destiny Academy. I thought, well, I'll get those done. And the third thing was to get into the scriptures. And I don't really feel like I gave them fair justice. I think the scriptures are a wonderful way in dealing with such things like this. No doubt. And then I thought, well, I'll call my mother. It's alright, don't get me wrong, but she was not really in that much of a talking mood. I was trying to deal with my depression. I thought, okay, no one can really save me. No one can really help me. So what do I do? Because, I've tried writing 3 things I'm grateful for. I tried to walk. I tried to accomplishing 3 things. And I was getting wind of myself, but I was still feeling crappy. Now, I don't recommend doing this all the time. But at this point, I felt like I had to. I put on something cool to listen to, that particular hour of the day. It was the Newsmax. And then, I know this is kind of unorthodox. I took a couple of some Ritz crackers. I put peanut butter, and I put sugar on top of that peanut butter, and ate it and drank a bottle of water. And let me tell you something. I know that sounds weird, but it gave me that boost. Sometimes when we're down, we don't know what else to do. We need to get some dopamine. We need to be able to change emotional state. So many people think, well, exercise is the only way. Exercise and yoga is the only way to change your emotional state. Well, to tell you the truth, some people have limitations, such as I. So, here's where the blessing comes through. Here's where the blessing comes through, if you're willing to listen. You can take a cold shower. You can take a walk. Get you some foods that have some dopamine. Peanut butter is a wonderful deal of dopamine. That's what I did. I also ate a couple of bean burritos. Beans do something to elevate your mood. Now, I'm trying hard not to shed my warped sense of humor. So you guys gotta try to forgive me here, because I can be a bit on the crazy side. Yes, I had a bad day. But then, I don't know what it is. The dopamine kicked in, and I was like, hey, look what I've done today. It's not so bad. And then I got the surprise of all surprises. My sister and brother-in-law showed up to try to help get my motorhome I'm trying to sell ready for a potential buyer. And I went with them and helped them for a little bit. There's no air conditioning in the motorhome, so I kind of got overheated, so I had to kind of retreat. And isn't it amazing what I found in that motorhome by doing what I did? By doing what I did. Alright? Now, with that, it's a lot, but things got better. Yeah, things got better. Now, I hope you enjoy listening to the Empower Your Pattern TV. Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a member of Pattern Realm. Jimi Hendrix saying, until next time, choose, act, and pursue happiness. God bless you.